Got in an accident. You can see the huge injury that I have. Hey guys, my name's Kuya Kurt. I like to travel around the Philippines eating at different local restaurants, practicing my Tagalog. So we're here on UP Diliman campus, guys, and I absolutely love this campus because, I mean, listen to this. You got the insects. It's so nice. There's like no traffic. It's mapayapa, it's tahimik. I'm a big fan. And this is the big, what do you call it? It's the big oval where you see people running, jogging, exercising. I've been up here a couple of times and I'm super excited because they've got, this is just beautiful. They got all these huge trees. It's so nice to kind of get like outside of, we're still in Metro Manila, I think, Quezon City, but it's nice to get out of Metro Manila, just like the buildings and the traffic and the road and the noise. And it's nice to get out here where it's a little bit more quiet and just, you know, peaceful. So we have a very special treat today. I'm not quite sure where it's at, and hopefully they're open. It's called Merlita's Store. Okay guys, so she's not here. So what are we gonna do? Guys, what do? We can take a look at some other food stands and see what they got. I was so excited to try some inihaw this morning. They have some mango. I keep forgetting the pronunciation of graham, because in America it's a graham cracker. We call it graham, but here they say it graham. And so the first time I heard it, I was like, anong graham? So it looks like these food stands, guys, are just snacks and merienda. Well, it looks like they have some meals. It's all, ooh, they have silog meals. Let's see if they'll allow us to vlog, guys. Let's wait. I always like to get permission before I start filming. I got a story for you guys of something that happened on my way over here. That's pretty funny. Oh, they also have rice bowls here, guys. Anyway, so I got in an accident this morning. You can see the huge injury that I have. So look at this, all-time, big-time Pinoy breakfast at Iba Pa Campo Mills. Good morning! Anong meron nyo ngayon?
Hungarian, longganisa, tsaka hotdog, tsaka siomai.
Pwedeng isama-sama ko yung hotdog at tsaka siomai? Ilang piraso ba yung siomai?
4 na piraso po.
Pwedeng 4 na piraso at tsaka isang hotdog sa silog meal?
Opo.
At pwede kong idagdag isa pang itlog na malasado?
Opo.
Okay ba yun?
Okay po.
Galing. Tapos meron ba kayong mga inumin? May tubig ba kayo? May mineral water?
Liit, malaki.
Yung malaki na lang.
Gusto mo, babae, lalaki.
Ay, grabe sila. Alam nyo yung sabi nila, kung wala kang asawa, ang sabi nila, di ba, mas mapayapa ang buhay?
Correct.
This morning on the way here, I rear-ended a van on my scooter. It was totally my fault. Everybody's okay. Okay, hold on guys. Avoid your eyes because I gotta do a farmer's blow right now. I'm just getting over my cold, so I still have a runny, sniffly nose. Okay. Ayun, tama na. So let's get you guys set up. Okay, guys, we are here. UP Diliman campus sa harap ng Vinzon building. So I'm pretty sure the guy that I crashed into this morning is a celebrity. I'm not gonna say his name, but he told me that he was so he was in the van, he wasn't driving, he had a driver. But he told me, because the police were there, we were gonna go to the police station, file a police report. So I was driving along EDSA this morning on the way here. And I was driving and there was a van in front of me and a car next to me. And we're all moving the speed of traffic. And I was going to, here's the one car and here's the van and then here's me. I was gonna do this and go around the van. So I looked to my left to make sure that I wasn't gonna hit this car because there was probably about 10 feet in front of me, the van, and then the next car. So I was going to speed up and then move over like that. So it was my mistake. I looked over, hit the gas, and then, you know, you go like that. As soon as I looked over, hit the gas, and looked back, the van had completely stopped, and so I was running right into it. So I pretty much put all of my body weight into moving the scooter. So I turned, moved the scooter, and the mirror of my scooter on the gas, the accelerator side, and the mirror and the handlebar and the brake hit the very left edge of the van's bumper. And it left a little scrape, and then I kind of scooted around it. It left a scrape, and it kind of moved a piece of the bumper out. Very minimal damage, but I did scrape my hand. So I pulled up next to the driver's side. He opened the door. He was pissed off. He was not happy. And, you know, it was totally my fault because I should have seen them stop, and I didn't look. So anyway, we pulled over, and it took like 45 minutes. One of the what do you call it? The traffic enforcers was there. She took a whole thing. The guy was super chill. He told me, he's like, listen, I have a show that I have to go to right now, like literally right down the street. And then after that show, I have another show in BGC. He's like, I don't have time because we're gonna have to go to the police station to file a report, which is different from how we do it in the States. In the States, they file a report right there on the spot. Oh, okay. Filipino singer, host, and model, finalist of Star in a Million reality TV show. Oh, okay. Interesting. So anyway, I won't tell you his name for secrecy, but he told me he's got a show he has to do, and then he has another show in BGC, and I was like, okay, cool. So we took care of it right on the spot. This looks so good, guys. He was very polite, very chill, and we got it taken care of. But that was my first accident, not only in the Philippines, but my first accident in like 15 years of driving, and it was totally my fault, so I take full responsibility. But I'm glad that no one was hurt. Mostly me, because I was on a scooter and I got a little scrape. But he was very, very, very polite. He was very understanding. And he said, let's just take care of it. Guys, this looks absolutely, this is deep fried Shomai. Look at this. Deep fried Shomai. Napaprito. Oh, wow. Wow. That's probably the best Shomai I've ever had. I've never had deep fried Shomai before. This is fantastic. This would do really, really well in America. In America, we have these things called county fairs. A county is kind of similar to a barangay, except it's 10 times bigger. So like the city that I live in, Salt Lake City, back home, it belongs to Salt Lake County. And Salt Lake County has like over 1 million people in it. So think of like, I don't know, 10 or 15 barangays in terms of size and population. That's a county where we're from. And we have these things called county fairs where every year there's a big festival and there's amusement park rides are brought in, there's cotton candy, there's food vendors, there's music. It's just a big fun event. And one of the popular things that they do at county fairs is they basically deep fry everything. So at a county fair, you can get a deep fried taco, a deep fried Twinkie, pretty much a deep fried Snicker, deep fried anything you can get. So I feel like a deep fried Shomai would do particularly well. This would be a really easy meal to have in America. Oh, that's so good. Wow. My first time eating a deep fried Shomai, guys. So anyway, that was my morning. But it was funny. There was the driver of the van, the guy who was being driven, the police, the traffic enforcement person, and 2 tambais who saw it happen. Not a single one asked me if I was okay. I was bleeding and I had my bempo wrapped around my hand. Not a single person asked if I was okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if they were just afraid of a language barrier or they just genuinely didn't care. Because when I pulled up to the side of the van, the first thing I said to him was, okay ka ba? Like, you get, like, you're in a van and it just got a scratch. Obviously, you're okay. Oh, this is so good. This deep fried shomai, guys. Show me the shomai. Wow. That's so, so good. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in an accident in the Philippines, but I've been in an accident. I've been in one motorcycle accident when I lived in New York City. It was not my fault. A van was turning into the next lane, was coming over into my lane, and there was a barrier next to me, so I couldn't go anywhere. So I started banging on the van, and it started making, I lost control, and the motorcycle started wobbling, and I slammed on the brakes, and then I got down to like maybe 5 miles an hour before I lost balance and it fell over. I was perfectly fine. The motorcycle was fine. But the guy who ran into me was I think he was Russian or some kind of Slavic. But he got out of the van and he started yelling at me. He was like, why you do this? Why you do this? And I lost it on him. Guys, I got so angry. 0 to 100 instantly. But he was like, why did you do this? I lost it. I was like, what the are you talking about? I started yelling at him. Because like he obviously was in the wrong. Anyway, the police came, filed a police report. They had to send an ambulance to me because that's protocol, I think. I told them I was fine. They had to do a quick check just to make sure. But I was so upset. I was livid. It was on my way into Manhattan at like 8 p.m. That was my first motorcycle accident. My first and only, I think, now that I think about it. Oh, wow. Guys, let's try the forbidden perfect bite. A little fried shomai and a little fried hot dog. Oh my God. That is so good. Ate is so funny. Over there asking me if I like men or women. That's just part of Filipino culture, guys. You just gotta get used to it. I don't think anyone in America would feel comfortable asking that. Well, I'm sure there are people that would feel comfortable asking that to a stranger, but here in the Philippines, it's such a tight-knit culture that comes from the existence of barangays. Of course, coming from a balangay, which is a boat, which is how everybody got here. Everybody got here on a boat. And when you arrived here on the boat, everyone got off the boat and started their own little community called a barangay. And it's so prevalent in Filipino culture where everybody knows each other, everyone's very close. You can ask questions of people that you normally wouldn't ask anywhere else. And some might consider it rude. I just consider it a part of culture. So you can either adapt to it, you can either complain about it, adapt to it, or live with it. I guess you could try to change it, but I mean, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's kind of similar to the stereotype in Filipino culture where when someone sees you for the first time in a long time, and they say something like "tumaba ka na," like you've gotten fat. I read this article that was talking about why that's so prevalent and why people are so comfortable saying that in Filipino culture, because in America that's a big insult, but here it can also be an insult. But I read this very interesting perspective on it where it talked about what was it saying? It was something about how Filipino culture, with its roots based in a barangay, and everybody's very intimate with each other. Everyone knows each other. What was it saying? I'm trying to remember, but it's something to the effect of "tumaba ka na," or "you've gotten fat," is basically saying that it's been a while since we've seen each other. It was like a measure of time. I'm trying to remember exactly how it put it, but it was saying it's a measure of time. It's not meant to be insulting. It's supposed to have something to do with you've been prosperous, you've been well-fed, something like that. But everybody can kind of take it in their own interpretation, I guess. I don't get offended by it. There was my first trip back to the Philippines in 2018 for vacation. That's when I started the Tagalog Kurt accounts to help me practice my Tagalog. I went to a carinderia outside of the building I was staying at, and I ate there, and it was great. My first experience eating at a carinderia in my entire life, because as missionaries we weren't allowed to eat at carinderia. I go back, I eat there, it's fantastic. Fast forward to 2024, 6 years later, I was back in the same building, not the same Airbnb, but the same building. I went back to the carinderia and did a vlog there. If you guys want to scroll all the way back to like April or May of 2024, it's one of those videos. I buy a shirt from a vendor while I'm eating. But I went up there and I asked them if it was okay to vlog. They said sure. And then I asked the lady, I said, do you remember me? And she looks at me and she's like, of course, you got fat. Kasi sabi ko, naalala niyo ako? At sabi niya, siyempre, tumaba ka na. I thought it was so funny. Because I did. I put on like, probably like 30 pounds since 2018. Just from stress eating and normal eating. But up. Now we're back down, guys. I'm getting back down to my goal weight. I think this is my new favorite Silog meal. Fried Shomai. That is very, very good. I'm very lucky. That accident could have been much worse. I could have just rear-ended them completely and completely totaled the scooter. The van would have been fine. It would have just had some scratches and a couple of bumps, dings, but nobody would have been injured. But I could have slammed right into the back of that that van. Really messed myself up, and it's kind of embarrassing because I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a very, very, very good driver. I'm a very good motorcycle driver. I took defensive driving classes in the Marine Corps. In Africa, when I was stationed in East Africa, we drove Land Rovers, and it's a very deserty, rugged terrain over there. So we would take driving courses on how to like do evasive maneuvering in sand, how to, you know, go high speed and evade people. Great training. But obviously it carried over into how I drive as a civilian. So I've always prided myself. No, I've always prouded myself? Prided? Am I forgetting my English? I've always prided myself. What the heck? Guys, am I forgetting my English? How do you say this? I've always prided myself. That can't be right. That doesn't sound like. I don't have any internet, so we don't know anyway. Anyway, guys, let's figure out how much we owe. Let's leave them a nice tip, and then we'll be on our way. So. Sige, thank you po. Mag-ingat. Joke lang, hindi ako nagbayad. Hindi pa ako nagbayad. Saan ba ako magbabayad?
Yan, sa kanila dalawa.
Sa kanilang sila ang bahala.
Sila bahala. Masarap. Diba?
Sabi ko sa camera, ito yung first time na natikman ko yung fried Shomai. First time,
Diba?
ang sarap.
Sarap.
Masarap talaga. Ate, magkano yan sa akin po?
125 sir.
Ah?
125 po.
125 lang?
Diba?
Talaga? Grabe, sulit talaga.
Oo, di ba masarap? 1K na lang sir.
Ay, 1K na lang. Sige, ito yung 150. At meron din akong kaunting sorpresa para sa staff nyo. Galing sa aking mga follower ito. May 1,000 ako. Sino ang... Kay nanay na lang ang awag. So yan, para sa inyong lahat yun. So galing sa mga follower ko yun.
Nandun kami, Nay. Balik ka, kuya.
Sige ha, babalik ako. Gandang umaga, ako po si Yolanda. Punta kayo dito sa business ko. Bukas kami araw-araw, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sa amin lang yung pinakamasarap na ulam, yung pinakamasarap na siomai, lahat-lahat. Subukan nyo na. O sige guys, thank you ha. Mauna ako. Grabe si nanay. That is too funny. She's my new girlfriend, I guess. So, there you have it guys, my new love team. Oh, I had a dream last night that I was in a love team, a Filipino love team, and we were trying to get the rights to a romance novel to make a movie out of it. But I had a girlfriend in real life, and she was pissed off that I had to do a Filipino love team. She was not happy about it, and I told her it's just for business, don't worry. And then I woke up and I thought to myself, that's a movie by itself. A Filipino love team, which is forced to be together for business, and one of the characters has a relationship that has to deal with the love team issue, and that's the movie. I thought that would make like a good rom-com. Anyways guys, it's a beautiful day here on UP campus. I'm still getting over my cold. I gotta blow my nose really, really badly. As soon as I turn the camera off, I'm gonna do a farmer's blow right here onto my Crocs. Anyways guys, drive safe in Manila. Mag-ingat kayo sa traffic kasi mapanganib doon sa labas. So anyway guys, mag-ingat kayo doon. Don't get in any traffic accidents. And if you do, be sure that it's in a traffic accident with a celebrity. See you guys. Thanks for joining. Maraming salamat sa pagsama nyo sa vlog na ito. Sana magkikita tayo sa susunod na vlog. I couldn't ask for a better location. I couldn't ask for a better audience. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the reason why I'm able to do what I do. And hopefully you guys enjoy the vlog. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions of places to eat in the Manila area. I have my first trip outside of Manila in 2 weeks, going to Boracay. So I'm very excited to try some of the cuisine down there and a lot of the local restaurants. So, sige kuya! So anyway guys, hanggang sa susunod ako si Kuya Kurt. Salamat na. Kita-kits.